Whether it be a dive watch, a chronograph, or a minimalist pilot watch, there are so many styles and designs to choose from. Today we're going to be looking at 10 really cool watches from some of the lesser known brands on AliExpress. We have a really fun mix of unique watches with different complications. The first watch is the I&W Carnival 589G. I really like this design with the screws around the bezel and the integrated strap. The blue dial looks really great with the lume-filled applied hour markers and hands. I like that the day-date complication is framed and it adds a lot of functionality. The specs are solid with 50 meters of WR, a sapphire crystal, and it's powered by the Seiko NH35 automatic movement. The 11 millimeters in thickness helps keep it wear comfortably, and the 42 millimeter case offers great wrist presence. It's available in either a leather strap or a steel bracelet. Also, the case and bracelet feature both brushed and polished finishing. There's also a display case back for those that enjoy taking a peek at the movement in action. The price is $109. The next watch is the Agelocer Big Calendar, which is available in 3 really gorgeous dial colors, which include black, gray, and blue. It comes equipped on either a steel bracelet or leather strap. The watch definitely has an elegant, dressy aesthetic, but still a bit casual. The sunburst effect on the dial is done really well, and I think it adds a lot of character to the overall design. It has a minimalist layout, but lots of nice details like the recessed date window, the choice of hands, and the style of bracelet that comes with the watch. There's a display case back which showcases the really good looking hand-winding mechanical movement, which boasts 80 hours of power reserve. There's plenty of protection with the 316L stainless steel case, the 50 meters of water resistance, the sapphire crystal, and the screw down crown. It's priced at $172. Moving on is a really incredible moon phase from Sugess, and the details on this watch are just really spectacular. Starting with the dial, it features the moon phase complication, power reserve indicator, and the date function. There's also the central hour, minute, and seconds hand. There is a lot going on, but it's well balanced and executed perfectly. The blue hands look really elegant with the crisp white dial, and overall just a really great design. Close up on the dial really shows all the little details, and different textures and patterns spread across the dial, which really helps break up each section. The case also has a lot of little details, as well as on the crown. Powering this beauty is the Seagull 2152 automatic movement that's protected by the 316L stainless steel case and sapphire crystal. The case has really great dimensions at 40 by 12.5 millimeters, and the leather strap comes equipped with a really nice butterfly clasp. There's also a rose gold color case, which really takes the watch to a more elegant design, and it's priced at $171. Next up is a really fun big pilot from Steeldive, the SD1903. This watch is big, built like a tank, and has all the right details and specs. The legibility is strong on this one, and the lume shines bright thanks to the C3 Super Lume in green. The dial has a sporty design, and the oversized crown adds a bit of elegance to balance things out. Because it's so big, it does make setting the time a lot quicker since you don't have to rotate it as much, which was designed for that purpose. Easy for pilots to use. The case measures 46.5 by 15 and 22 millimeters between the lugs. The 200 meters of WR and the domed sapphire crystal adds a lot of nice protection. The fixed smooth bezel is polished nicely. That pairs perfectly with the brushed case. Although the watch is larger, the lugs curve downward quite a lot, which should add to the comfort on the wrist. For $106, this is a great option for anyone looking for that big pilot style watch. Switching gears to a very sporty and tool watch design is this titanium by Boderry. I absolutely love the overall colorway on this watch with the subtle army green dial, red accents, and gray case. It's also available in black or white and also on the bracelet or NATO straps, so you got a lot of options. The dial features a cool texture that I think gives the watch a bit of depth and looks great with the white numerals and pilot style syringe hands. Even with the bracelet, the watch only weighs 59 grams, which is quite light thanks to the titanium. The domed sapphire crystal adds really fun distortions at different angles and a bit of a vintage look. The case measures 38 by 13 millimeters, but do keep in mind the larger crown will make it look and feel a bit bigger. It also includes drilled lug holes for easy strap changing, 100 meters of water resistance, and the NH35 automatic movement. I'm a big fan of this watch, and for $145, it's a fair price for full titanium and all these specs. The next watch is an absolute stunner with the perfect balance between sporty and elegant from Oumashi. There's so much character, and it's a great everyday watch. Starting with the bezel, it has an interesting stepped design that is brushed on the lower level and polished on top. The blue, white, or black dial have a lovely sunburst effect, white applied and framed hour markers, and a framed date window. The bracelet has a really fun design and pairs perfectly with the bezel. Powering the watch is the Miyota 8215 automatic movement, 316L stainless steel case that's 41 by 12 millimeters, and it's brushed on top and polished on the sides. Just an overall really great watch, and the $78 price makes it quite affordable. Moving on is a really stylish tool watch from Keaso. The coin edge bezel has deep grooves, giving it a bit of an industrial look. The dial has great legibility with the large hour markers, the 12 numeral, and colored match date window. The case is brushed on top and polished on the sides, and there's also a polished chamfer edge, which always gives the watch a bit of an elevated look. There's a reliable quartz movement, C3 super lume, screw down crown, sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, and 200 meters of WR. The case comes in at just under 40 millimeters with 11.5 millimeters in thickness. The price is $73. I'm a big fan of well-built, robust dive watches, and I really like what Seestern did with the 435. There's a bunch of dial colors available and really impressive details, which include on-the-fly micro adjustments on the clasp. Tons of specs on this watch with the Seagull ST2130 automatic movement, domed sapphire crystal, 316L, 200 meters of WR, and really bright BGW9 super lume. There's also a display case back giving you a peek at the movement. The case is fully brushed, but there are polished chamfered edges which help break up the design. The polished frame numerals take it to the next level, and there's a bit of a sunburst effect on the dial. It comes on either a classic oyster style bracelet, but this waffle pattern rubber strap is a great choice as well, that I think helps keep the sporty look and overall tool watch feel. The price is $176. Typically, I'm not a big fan of skeletonized watches, but I think it's really done well on this 9066. The case comes in at 43 by 12, includes blue super lume, plenty of WR, a display case back, and sapphire crystal. It looks great on the leather strap and also the steel bracelet, which has a bit of that Jubilee look. Powering the engine is a mechanical hand-winding movement. It's priced at $101. Last up is another robust and a bit larger watch with the TSAR Bomba. This has a bit of a familiar design, but not priced at tens of thousands of dollars. An all-around sporty and super cool design. The 316L tonneau case measures 46.5 by 15.5 and includes a fixed FKM rubber strap. Sapphire crystal, Seiko quartz movement, and chronograph functionality, which includes 1 minute and 1 hour counters, the seconds hand, and date window. Another skeletonized design that's executed really well. There are a bunch of color options available, like silver, blue, and orange. I've always been intrigued by the style of watch, so it's really cool to see a well-built option at an affordable price of $252, which is a bit more than the other watches we've looked at, but there's a lot that goes into making this watch, including a curved sapphire crystal. Well, there you have it. 10 really great watches with their own unique and cool style. A few standouts for me is the TSAR we just looked at, the Sugess, and the I&W Carnival. Let me know which watches you like the most. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.